impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, they close, I'm that shining the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, that's still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. Hey, I can make time travel a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue. I'm making pigs fly. Now I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I do the impossible. Impossible. Impossible, impossible.
I told my boys it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in track, I was messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offensive D, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to quench. I'ma drive real fast, cause you know I shoot quick. Just like traffic Kelsey, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, man, you know I'm exploding. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know I'm devoted. We running streets, yeah, you know we control it. She love the kids, she be busting it over. I'm quarterbacking like I'm Kyler Murray. Trying to win, I'm up at practice early. Going crazy, I just real the jersey. It's the first half and we done dropped 30. We just up and scoring them, boy, man. I told my boys it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game.
Money on my mind, head in the game. It's like I scored again, diamonds on them dance. I can hear the music playing with them bands. Crowd going wild, dived in the fans. I'm locking in on a mission, I tell her my vision. You young and she get like me. I got your shorty, she with me. I gave her a jersey, I told her to join my team. It's best you go where it's safe. You know how I play. I get to a sack like Frank. You can teach money to fly. I turn it a hop. I catch it and go to the bank. It's crazy, I'm used to the lights. I'm shining so bright. This visor will cover my face. You see me working and working. I'm getting it done. And soon they be feeding me grapes.
I told my boys it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. They screaming my name when I walk in the building. Yellow diamonds on me like I play for the Steelers. I'm in the field, yup, just like a Steeler. Oh, this your girl, my band had the Steeler. I hop on the beat and I float like a real. I caught a TD, yeah, right across the middle. I'm speaking next, boy, you telling riddles. Can't hang with the gang, so we had to sit them down. I'm in LA, right around in the round. My dog just called safe in a touch.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Are you all blue? Yeah. I'm all white.
Willis going to look to throw first play. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
I figured you'd be using, what's his name? The one they just drafted this year.
Tackle made by Kaiser White. We know he can fly to the ball, and he showed it there.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. 2nd down, here's Willis. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit that sack to Ronald Quinn.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and management.
Changes throw motion or whatever.
The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside.
I was almost certain that was intercepted.
So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt.
Oh, no.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss, because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor. A nice little juke. They find some open field here. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. Jonathan Taylor, like most guys from
I had a
Wisconsin,
game, that first game I played, man, Jonathan Taylor had over 200 yards.
Right there.
Yeah, and this could be
And the second game I played, he had like 18.
Because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay.
Oh, look at there.
Double coverage and intercepted.
Don't need tackle if you're grabbing the ball from him.
And the Titans are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On 2nd and 9, Willis. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
That tight end's fucking a baller.
This one all the way past the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to...
Here, go look at your, go to your depth chart. And then go to your 3rd down running back and your PW halfback and see if it's Henry. Yep, change that to Henry. And then after the game, change it in your main screen. Did you put your underwear on? Good. All right. No. I just recorded probably the best one I've ever done the other day. I'll send that to you.
Around the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard,
I'm about to release the album. I just don't know. I don't want to put too many of my new ones on it.
Going up top.
Give me that. Because I got like a few songs that are almost 2 years old that I ain't released.
I can't imagine that'll be the last.
So I need to get them out and then start my next album.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Third down, it's Willis. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
Always open.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
leaped over him.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's a Titans touchdown. His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later. But make sure you grab someone on the
I don't know who he was.
Say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
But he used to play for the Browns.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, he's a decent.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Richardson to the air on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief.
I'm anxious to see if he's
Coughed
any
it
good
up, but
in
it
the
goes
NFL.
out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Yep. And Cam was really good until they figured out his weakness.
Back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge.
I mean, I'm a Florida fan, so I watch him. He didn't impress me at all in college.
Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago.
I think the Jaguars, just off roster, is probably the best
the quarterback
looking team.
On 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
I don't think they got a good roster, but I don't think they're going to be good.
Protected himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Yeah.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Here's Richardson to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Richardson now on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
What do they? I don't think they turned all the practice stuff off, so like everybody's getting tired. I think in the settings they still got practice injury on and stuff like that.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
I tried it that first week, or no, I tried it the 2nd week. And
we are tied at 7.
I couldn't get it off. I kept hitting circle, but he wouldn't pass.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra
bought me a little CRV.
But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. They'll run it again with Henry. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about a little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Willis will look to throw on first down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Robert Quinn. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around if you're trying to cover any secondary.
And they get him down.
Henry couldn't run for a yard earlier, but he can break 47 tackles on the pass.
17 yards on that play for the Titans.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Willis. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. Steps away. And he'll just get rid of it.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yeah.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
They want Anthony Richardson or Jonathan Taylor.
Right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much
that's the whole reason I picked this team.
This is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps.
Pittman.
He certainly looks dialed in right now.
But
they head to the line facing
slow.
A 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And that's going to be taken in by Ashton Doolin. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 61 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
On third down, here's Richardson. This will be taken. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So it looked like a good opening drive to start this third quarter, but ultimately it's going to be an unfruitful.
I thought he was down, but I don't know.
On the fumble.
Yeah, the way they were moving it, you figured they were in good position to take the lead, but they sure picked a bad time to be lackadaisical with the football. They wound up giving it away.
A nice run there on first down as Henry uses his size to plow forward. Call it a pickup of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because
I blitzed the middle, too. Nobody stayed in the middle.
At their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play
Thought I was
that
blitzing
works
again.
better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. And he's got
come on.
here. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. A very solid gain of 27.
We all know how talented an athlete Malik Willis was coming out of Liberty, but lost in his running ability is simply how powerful an arm he has as well. There's not a throw in the playbook he doesn't have the strength to make. It's all about how well he can place those throws. Between that arm and his legs, his ceiling, easily one of the top runs in the league.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
I hardly ever do.
Second down throw coming by Willis. Looking left side, he's got it complete.
Wide
touchdown.
open.
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
He's got both your touchdowns.
Of the game, 4th of the year. As his guys
He's got both your
to
touchdowns.
extend their lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
All right, got to score.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. Oh, he shifts past him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Down at the 35, it'll be second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break.
About to just have to man up Leonard on your damn tight end, though.
Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, here's Willis.
I mean, look.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight
Man
end.
coverage.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakakwo, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Like there ain't nothing to blow, and he's still blowing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
See what I can do here.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game,
oh my God,
really?
really?
60% just to be in the average range.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to the air with Richardson. As this complete to Woods. There's the stiff arm. Touchdown Colts. Woods.
We're stopping when they did catch him.
Here so far. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Richardson will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a one-score game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And it wasn't just but a couple plays. I had that big bomb. I threw one away. And then I threw that one.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Willis. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Just let him have it. Why don't you? Just let him have it.
He's got his man. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
On 2nd down, Spears. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try to run for the first with him.
Oh, my God.
He's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Okay, ready?
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here.
What open? What open?
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Understand.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this. It just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
All you got to do is put your tight end anywhere in the field except the line of scrimmage, and he's open.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. This will be caught at about the 6.
What I tell you?
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chigakankwo, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Titans have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now.
No, I was in zone coverage.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Well, he must have took some juice this weekend.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Richardson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Oh, you good.
Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I'll bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Yeah. I played the Chiefs last week. And it was, like, it started out good, and then it kind of got out of hand.
To go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown.
A little too late.
Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 44 yards. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Huh.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception.
I don't run much.
He takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said.
Right after I say that,
the silver lining to all this is resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And this one travels out of bounds.
Too much sauce there.
Unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
We only need to stop them and get 2 touchdowns. We can do it, guys.
Henry up the middle. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Oh, no, again, I only have 2 timeouts.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the counter, it's Henry. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Colts pick it up. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
They'll review this when you'll get it back.
That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
I got to score. Get onside and score again.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Richardson.
Oh, well,
this
that's
is
it.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Oh, you just kind of
have to go get some steroids from your tight end next game.
Through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the years.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make.
And I have no timeout, so it ain't like I can stop it.
Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready
in-clock
for the next
management
game.
under
And
special
if he can
teams.
do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
On the jump.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
The clock stopped because where you got that penalty.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of...
chest. I got it wrapped like a toga. Put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up, wake these boys up, call me soldier. Soldier, flow feeling colder, some call it molar. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky. Hair stocky, leave him floppy, face Nazi. Talking all aki, think he big poppy, then I'll chop him down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, you too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm rocky, leave his eyes all glossy, but in the end zone is where you can spot when I touch down, touch down, touch down. Whenever I touch down, touch down, touch down. Whenever I touch down, touch down, touch down. Whenever I touch down, touch down, touch down.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like I'm Mike. I've got no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king.